Hey, boys and girls, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about lesson 2.3, which is adding three-digit numbers. So it's lesson 2 dash, not 4, 3. Okay, so we are adding three-digit numbers. So I'm going to talk a little bit about making sure that we are in our place value, like lining up our digits so that we have place value. Okay, so if I have the number 365 and I was going to add plus 458. Okay. What I want you to notice is that my ones place lines up with my ones place. My 6 and my 5 in the tens place line up under each other. And my 3 and my 4 and my hundreds place line up next, right under each other. Okay. If in your notebooks you want to, instead of drawing your, writing your paper like this, you want to turn it, that would help you to keep your numbers lined up in those columns. So that might be helpful. Turn your notebook as you're writing these problems and you can write them so that you have them lined up properly. Okay? All right. So we're going to, just like in the past when you learned in second grade with just 2-digit by 2-digit, we always start in our ones place. So 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8, you can think, you remember we talked about commutative property. I could do 8 plus 5 or 5 plus 8, and either one, I'll get the same answer. So I'm going to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to put my 3. I can't put my 13 completely here because you have to make sure that one digit is the only thing that could be in each place value. So I have a 3. I'm going to regroup my 1 up into my tens place. Then I'm going to add 6 plus 5. Well, we can think of doubles plus 1. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 1 more would be 11. Plus this one would be 12. So you could think 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 6 plus 6 is 12. So different ways to add whatever is going to help you make it easier. So 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. I like to circle them so I know. Okay, so 12. I'm going to put my 2. Then I'm going to regroup into my hundreds place. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus that 1 is 8. So my answer is 823. Okay, let's try another. If I have 357 plus 498. Okay, again, my digits are lined up in the right place value. So you can see that. Make sure if you're using your notebook, you can write it going up and down to help keep in those columns. 7 plus 8, so you can think of your doubles. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 more, 15. So 7 plus 8 is 15. I'm going to keep my 5. I'm going to regroup my 1 into the tens place. Because if you think about it, if I write the number 15, right? 5 in the ones and a 1 in the tens. That's why we're putting it up there. Okay? So then I'm going to add 5 plus 9 or 9. Oh, I can make a 10. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 5, 15. So I'm going to put another 5. I'm going to regroup into the hundreds place. See how learning all those different tricks when you were growing up in second grade helps now, like the doubles or making a 10, right? Okay. And then 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So our final answer, 855, keeping everything lined up. Okay. Last one we're going to try is sometimes you may see, whether it's in like a Google form or on like the Practice Buddies or Quick Checks or in your book, you might see it written out like this. And I'm sure you've seen it written out like this. Okay. When that happens, do not try to answer it like this. Write it going up and down. Write it going, it's called vertically. This is horizontally. Think of like the horizon, right? You want to write it vertically, going up and down. and you would make sure that you put your digits in the correct place values and line them up. So my first number, 129, I'm going to just write it again, but I'm going to write it vertically. Okay, plus 587. I'm going to put my 5 in the hundreds, my 8, and my 7. If you'd like to still use your place value chart, you can to help you make sure. Or, like I said, turning your paper. Okay? All right, and then we just simply add. 9 plus 7. Well, this is almost like I think of doubles plus 2. So like 7 plus 7 is 14, and then 15, 16 to get to with the 9. So or just think 9 plus 7, 16. I'm going to regroup. Okay, then 8. Oh, I'm making a 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. So 8, 9, 10. And then one more is 11. Put my 1, regroup. My other one, 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. So our final answer, 716. And that's for the lesson for Monday. So see you soon and enjoy the rest of the weekend.